I'll get the groceries, Dad.
Okay. You coming, Rich?
Right there. Dad?
Yeah, Rich?
Do you think there's any chance of you and Mom ever getting together again?
Oh, Rich, we have been all through that. Start a fire, huh?
You used to love each other.
Well, things are different now, Richie. We just feel it's better if we live apart.
I guess it was kind of an impossible situation. Always fighting all the time. I know. I used to listen.
Well, that was one of the reasons. But there are other things that you just don't understand. You know, it doesn't change Mom's or my love for you.
I know, Dad. I understand. It's just that I keep remembering of the way we used to be. That's all.
You know, Rich, you are the single blessing in my life. Now, how about a walk in the woods to work up our appetite, huh?
For a TV dinner?
No, for a dinner in town.
Hooray!
How about a steak tonight?
A hamburger for me.
All right, hamburger it is.
And French fries?
And French fries. Hey, Richie, come on.
Okay, Dad. Are you all right? We've got to get you to a doctor.
God. Oh, my God.
My God. My God.
Oh, it was a real werewolf, Sheriff. It attacked us. It came right out of the woods. Oh, you should have seen it. It was gigantic. It grabbed me, and my dad hit it over the hill with that cane. Over and over and...
Rich.
Well, I was just telling the sheriff about the werewolf. Well, see where the werewolf bit his arm, Sheriff?
Rich, that's enough.
Now, your boy has quite an imagination, hasn't he? This is your cane, isn't it, Mr. Bridgestone?
Yes, it is.
When you get the feeling a little better, I'd like you to come down to the office and tell us all about it.
Well, I only wish there was something I could tell you, Sheriff.
From what I saw up there, it was obviously self-defense.
But the man, what about him? Who was he?
We can't get a make on him. No clothing labels, no fingerprints on file, no ID, no car, nothing. And what makes it even more cockeyed, his blood doesn't fit any blood type known. Now, I thought maybe you could shed some light on who he was.
Beats me, Sheriff. Well, I couldn't see very well. I had all I could do to fight him off.
This is the way you did it, huh, Dad? Whack! 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 Whack!
Yeah, stop it, son. Killing isn't funny.
It was a monster, Sheriff. Honest. Wasn't it, Dad? You saw it.
Now, Rich, stop this monster nonsense.
I'll have to have this at the inquest.
Oh, gee, I wanted to show it to my friends.
Well, supposing I run into a werewolf, I've got to have some protection too, right? I'll see you at the office.
I'll get my stuff, Dad.
Coming.
Hi, Mom.
Darling, are you okay?
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God.
But I wouldn't have been if it hadn't have been for Dad.
No concern for poor old Dad?
Why don't you come on in? You look like you could use a drink.
Thanks, I need something.
Usual?
And hot chocolate for me.
Bed for you.
Oh, Mom.
My God, that killing must have been a horrible experience.
He grabbed Richie, and I had to do something. Honestly, I never intended to, well, have it all turn out the way it did.
If you did what was right, I would have done the same thing. Maybe if I'd followed your suggestion and joined you two at the cabin, all this wouldn't have happened.
No, but you were working. Coming genius of the publishing world.
That's a little far-fetched.
That's why you're my ex-wife, remember? Women of the world unite and all that garbage.
Well, your chauvinistic brain is still functioning, so I know you weren't hit in the head.
Of all the women in the world who used to fight over me, I picked not only a beauty, but a senior partner as well.
I guess you could describe it as a spooky marriage, but we got a heck of a divorce.
Did you hear about the werewolf? It was like this. Roar! And Dad hit it. Whack! Whack! Did Dad tell you?
Well, not exactly in that way.
Will was a werewolf.
Well, kiss Daddy and get thee to bed, little monster.
Hey, you gonna spend the night, Dad?
Yeah, I'd sure like to.
Oh, how about it, Mom? Please, Mom.
Come on, hotshot. Really got to get back to my apartment. No, I've got a tough day tomorrow, so let's get you to bed, huh?
I love you, Dad.
I know, Rich. And I love you, too. Now, good night.
Good night.
I'm getting a little jealous. All that love and affection.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Robert, I really got to go to bed, too.
Yes, I know. Your work is very time-consuming.
I have time for other things.
Like what?
Like taking care of our son.
Yes, you've done okay with him, Sandy. You really have. You've always been a very good mother.
But a lousy wife.
Oh.
Well, speaking of our son, Robert, Dr. Marderosian would like to see you.
What does the good psychiatrist have to say about him?
Well, the doctor thinks he's really doing quite well, but he wishes Richie wouldn't carry on so when you come over and don't stay.
Look, I would be very happy to stay.
He thinks this experience at the cabin might set him back in his analysis.
It's only an hour of your time.
It's only an hour of your time to see the psychiatrist. Good night, Robert.
Good night.
It's not a new phenomenon, Mr. Bridgestone. Devils, witches, werewolves have been with us throughout the ages. I'm a profound believer in the fact that children do actually see monsters.
Doctor, you can't be serious.
But I am.
Doctor, that was no monster I killed out there. That was a man.
But your son cannot equate with your killing a man, so the man becomes a monster, and you, St. George, slaying the dragon. It really was a monster, in his eyes. He really believes it.
Then what do you suggest that we do about that?
Take him back up to the mountains. And show him that the place where you both had this experience is a real place.
And the werewolf business, that'll disappear?
Possibly.
Would it be a good idea if my ex-wife, his mother, went with us, if she's willing?
Not this time. Take him back up, as you've been doing. Once he gets over his werewolf fixation, then take your wife. Show him that just because you're not living together doesn't mean you cannot be together on occasion.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll take your advice.
Oh, by the way, you realize I'll have to charge you, just as in the case of a patient.
You want to check now?
It'll wait.
Thank you.
Dad, we're lucky that werewolf got stuck through the heart with that road sign.
Hmm?
Because there's only 3 ways that you can kill a werewolf.
Oh?
By being stuck through the heart, or by being bashed through the head with something made of silver, or with wolfbane. Oh, that's a mysterious plant that suffocates werewolves, and it only blooms in the full moon.
Okay, expert. Be sure to check our barbecue area for mysterious plants, because we don't want to suffocate, do we?
We gonna have a cookout tonight?
Well, if you can provide us with enough fresh fish, yes, we are.
Hooray! I'll catch all the fish we can eat, maybe more. What's that, Dad?
Well, it looks like a commune of some kind.
Can we stop?
Stop or fish, it's up to you.
Can we stop next time?
Okay, that's a promise.
Howdy, sir.
It's only the Bible, Sheriff. Thanks.
What the hell is this?
It's a cross, man.
I know it's a cross.
Not just a cross, but protection. Protection on this heavenly hell called the earth. Protection from Satan. Protection for all people. Protection from evil. It reminds us of the Lord. Tells it like it is. If you listen, man.
Well, now you listen, man, and I'll tell it like it is. Now you take that cross and all your people out of here. Don't you people know you have no right of assembly without a permit?
You know what this is, Sheriff?
Yes, I know what this is. Now, how long you, people planning on staying up here?
Forever. Reincarnation, man. That's where it's at. Many mansions right here in these mountains. Give me my staff. Prayer meeting. Prayer meeting, Sheriff. Tonight's the night. Maybe God's gonna do something for you tonight. You believe it? Oh, Lord. Dramatists, writers, folk singers, young revolutionaries keep howling that man is sick, that God is dead. Is that so? No! Oh, God is not dead.
Not that he lives.
Care to join us, Sheriff?
God is not dead. If that were true, then there would be danger everywhere. No woods to roam. No outer space to go out to. Hey, man, God is not dead. Man is not sick. Because my people are alive. You are alive. And up on life. And saved.
Now listen, you freaks. This is a forest area. No cutting of trees, and be careful of your campfires. No, no smoking.
You call us freaks? Well, we're not freaks. We're freaked out, man. Freaked out on God.
I'll get the fishing stuff, Dad.
Okay.
Aren't you coming, Dad?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll meet you down there. As soon as
Don't forget the net, Dad.
Happy?
Thirsty.
Black coffee for you. And milk for me.
Everybody needs milk except yours.
And how is that?
You know how it puts you to sleep.
You want to drink this or wear it?
Love me? No, don't. You don't know who it is.
Who's out there? I've got a gun in here. Now, who's out there?
Let me in! Let me in!
Some kid.
Let me in! Please, let me in!
Hey, old boy, what are you doing out here in the black of night?
There's a werewolf on the loose.
A werewolf. I think you better come inside.
Honest, my dad's out there.
What's your name, kid?
Richard Bridgestone. But my dad! You gotta help me find him.
Easy now. Where do you live?
We have a cabin a couple miles back. But my dad, he'll get attacked by the werewolf. He'll get torn to pieces.
Quiet down now, come on. Stop your crying.
I just want to find my dad.
He's probably trying to find you, too. Just because he gets a little mad at you doesn't mean he wants you running off in the middle of the night.
You don't understand. We've got to tell someone. Please, we've got to find him.
You've already told us. Look, drink this. It'll calm you down.
I don't want it. I want to find my dad.
Son, it's late at night. You can't go all over the forest looking for someone. Now, can you? Stay here. We'll take you home in the morning.
Do you know what a werewolf is?
Sure, kid. We go to the drive-ins all the time. Here, drink this milk. It'll put you to sleep.
Yeah, just like another little boy I know is gonna take this blanket and sleep out in the car.
Well, if you're not taking me home, I'm going by myself.
I guess he's going home.
And you're taking him.
Okay. Come on, man. Let's go find your dad.
Hey, wait. Aren't you gonna take your gun?
No, I think we better leave it here, just in case that werewolf comes while we're gone. Come on, kid. Forget it.
Dad!
Look, kid, there's nobody around here. Your old man's got to be out there looking for you. Now, why don't you just jump into bed, keep your door locked. You'll be all right.
Hey, mister, can I go back to the trailer with you?
Do like I said. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, please, mister, I'm scared to death.
Okay, kid. Come on. Jenny will sure be glad to see you. Don't make so much noise. You'll wake the house guest.
Who's that coming? The house guest for tonight?
What do you want?
I'm looking for my son.
You must be Richie's father. Boy, am I glad to see you.
We had a hell of a problem with a monster here all night.
Dad!
Oh, Richie. Oh,
I saw it again last night. The werewolf.
oh, Richie.
It's true, Dad.
You look in worse shape than your kid.
Oh, I've been looking for him all night.
Oh, does he run away from home all the time?
He didn't mean to run away.
Like to stay for breakfast?
Oh, we have to get along, but thank you very much for looking after him.
Kids, is that really what you want?
Nope. I want a little girl.
Side 4, Nora, Ida, Charles, 592 is 1032.
Except for one missing arm, that's all the same guy.
What about the car that went over the cliff?
Burned to a crisp. Man and his wife.
Hey, Sheriff. What's going on, Sheriff?
Just a bad accident, Mr. Duncan.
People just don't know how to drive these mountains, do they? I'm gonna get some pictures. I always carry this camera just in case.
Duncan.
You know what I mean?
Duncan, your car's blocking traffic. You don't get it out of here, I'll write you a ticket.
Just a couple pictures, Sheriff.
A couple of pictures will cost you $30 and a full day in court.
Here's the rest of him.
Well, you had a good look. Now get the hell out of here.
Well, what do you think, Sheriff?
I don't know. Something must have come down out of the hills. A puma, bear, wolves maybe.
Hello, Sheriff.
Glad to see you're all right.
Certainly, Sheriff. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, ever since the night you were attacked, we've been having some strange things going on up here.
Like what?
Last night, 2 people in a trailer had a terrible accident. The trailer went over a cliff.
Well, what's so strange about that?
Only this, when we found it this morning, one of the victims' head was missing.
God, that's awful.
Just like the truck driver.
Truck driver?
Yeah, ripped to shreds. As though some wild animal had just got to him.
What is it?
Whatever it is, we're making a thorough search of the area. There's no telling where this thing could be hiding out. Mind if I look around? Hi, son.
Hi.
Seen any werewolves lately?
No.
Look, Mr. Bridgestone, I'm getting some men together to try and track this thing down. I want you to join us.
Well, I'm sorry, Sheriff, but we have to get on home.
We got a damn man-eater running around here, and you're sorry.
From our newsroom, here's a weird one. A small-town sheriff in the mountains nearby reports the presence of an unseen something, which he claims has been the cause of 3 fatalities there. The bodies of the victims have been beheaded, and as yet there is no clue as to what could have done it. Well, it's all very exciting, and you Satanists in my listening audience, take heed. Remember, the elevation there is about 8,000 feet, and it's a habitat for a lot of hippie families. I guess they're all pretty high up there, including the sheriff, maybe? Careful, Sheriff. The werewolf will get you if you don't watch out. All right, here's a little number that's moving right up on the charts.
Unfortunately, I have an appointment first thing in the morning, or we could have stayed up and gone with the sheriff. No doubt he's looking for some sort of man-eating animal.
It's not an animal, Dad. It's a werewolf.
Richie, that is not possible.
Don't you remember anything about last night?
What do you mean? What happened last night?
You took this bag into the basement.
I don't know what you're talking about, Richie. Your imagination is running away with you again.
What was in that bag? I didn't have time to look. I just covered it up so the sheriff wouldn't find it.
Now, Richie, the sheriff and I went into the basement at exactly the same time, and there was no bag in there.
All right, Dad. If you say so.
Rich, how about dinner Friday night? The 2 of us? Richie!
Richie? What's the matter? Richard, open this door. Richie?
Is he gone?
What happened between you 2?
I don't want to be with him anymore. I'm scared of Dad, Mom.
Richard. Now. It can't be that bad. Now tell me what happened.
He's a monster, Mom. A real werewolf, but he doesn't remember it. I wasn't sure at first, but now I know. Honest.
Now start in the beginning, okay?
Well, I hooked this big fish, see? And then this werewolf comes out of the forest. The same kind of thing that attacked Dad, remember? Well, it ran after me. This truck went out of control. I hid, and then it ran out on the road, and these people in a car went over a cliff. It grabbed them. It started tearing them apart. It grabbed them by the head, Mom. It was a werewolf, I know it was. And all this time I was looking for Dad. And I couldn't find him.
Oh, it sounds like a nightmare, that's all.
No, Mom, he is. I'm not a little kid anymore. It wasn't a nightmare.
Richie, you can't make up stories like that about your dad. No, come on. Little boys are always seeing monsters, and it's easy to imagine that they're their parents.
It's true. Every word.
I am glad you could make it.
I have to work, you know.
Well, with the alimony I've been paying you, I'd always wondered why.
When I become senior executive, I'll relieve you of the responsibility.
Oh, I'll gladly accept. Well, what was the urgent phone call about?
Oh, Robert, I'm sorry. It's just that we have a big problem with Richie. He's on that werewolf kick again.
Did you drag me out here just to tell me that?
I know you've heard it before, but this time he thinks it's you.
That is lunacy.
Obviously.
Can't you handle the boy anymore, Sandy?
Oh, it's beyond me. I've discussed it with Dr. Martirosian, and he thinks we ought to take it more seriously. He wants to see you.
Are you saying that you believe I am a werewolf?
Let's say, Mr. Bridgestone, that I believe the boy. After all, occult practice was merely a primitive form of psychiatry.
You're crazy, Doctor, you know that?
Well, that's the point for discussion. But quite seriously, I'm convinced he believes you are a werewolf.
He is either trying to give us a hard time, Doctor, or he's suffering from hallucinations.
I don't think so. Something beyond that first experience has left Richard in a traumatic state. Furthermore, I believe it does involve you.
Of course it involves me, Doctor. He saw me kill a man up there. And I'm trying very hard to live that down.
No, it's something more horrible to him than that.
What?
You see, Mr. Bridgestone, when you take Richie up to the mountains, occasionally you run into a full moon.
Occasionally, yes, but what has that got to do with it?
In the case of werewolfism, the phenomenon is supposed to happen at times when the moon is full. In between those times, the person possessed thinks himself perfectly normal.
If there's no memory, how does anyone know?
Legend has it, Mr. Bridgestone, that the werewolf's index fingers become longer than the center fingers.
What the hell is the matter with my fingers, then?
The legend goes on to say that the longer a person is possessed, eventually his hands may stay deformed. A kind of mark of Satan. One can believe these things or not. Certainly ancient civilizations had their share of devil worship and demon possession. And did believe in the occult.
Well, I am not a believer in the occult.
Maybe not. There's a little poem by an unknown author which phrases it quite succinctly. It goes like this. The hand of Satan shadows all, to touch a few with evil's call.
Are you saying that you believe I'm touched with evil? Is that it? Well, I don't believe it.
You may not believe it, Mr. Bridgestone. But your son does.
What are you doing here in the dark?
It's a full moon again. Dad's gonna become a werewolf. We've got to do something.
Oh, Richie, good God.
We've got to help him, Mom. Maybe we could take him to some kind of doctor. He's infected, Mom. I read it in my book about werewolves. It says people can become werewolves by being bitten or scratched by another werewolf. You saw it, Mom, the bite on his arm. Remember? We've got to help him.
Richie, this whole werewolf business is nonsense.
No, it isn't, Mom. Dad's supposed to take me to the cabin in the morning, and I'm scared to go.
Well, there's no need to be frightened because I'm going to go with you.
I don't think anyone should go up there. Dad needs a doctor.
And you need to get ready for dinner. Now, scoot.
What is all this?
Surprise. I'm going with you.
To quote our son, hooray. Carrots?
Vitamin A. Heaven knows what you two eat when you're up there alone.
The body has other requirements. Man does not live by carrots alone.
I'm only the cook this trip.
But suppose we run into a big romantic moon up there.
We will enjoy it from separate bedrooms.
At least I will eat well.
Go finish your newspaper while I finish.
Dad?
Hmm?
Is it okay about Mom?
There's no doubt about that. And no hooray?
Hooray.
Okay, let me help you.
you guys. Come on in here and help me with these things.
You load the car and I'll hop on. I'm hungry already.
Is that everything?
All except your tote bag. It's still on the hall table.
Hey, I better leave some lights on. Gee, I'm glad I came along. I didn't realize these mountains were this beautiful. The air, it's too much.
Maybe everything just might be the way it used to be, eh, Rich? Oh, look, Rich. There's that commune we saw. And I promised Rich we'd stop.
Peace and contentment. Now listen. The earth, our mother, gives us love. But there is evil everywhere. And the end of man is coming. And therefore, the end of the planet. Done in by evil.
Tell it, lover.
And there is evil here. Right now. We're gonna rip it off, brothers, right? Rip it off! Rip it off, brothers! Rip it off! 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 Do you come to join us, brothers?
Well, no, we just stopped to watch.
Oh, no. Something made you stop here.
Amen.
You've come to be saved. And saved you shall be. This is a Jesus encampment. And these are his people. Make way for a pentagram. Oh, God! God! This is not a black mass. No blood of newborn babies. No sacrifices. We want to keep the fallen angel out. I want a pitching session with you, God. I want to find the truth. And these people want to find it too. We're going to cast out evil, cast it back to Satan. Do you love God?
Of course, everybody loves God.
If you love God, then step into the circle, brother, for it protects you from the devil. Get out and get off.
Get out and get off.
Get out and get off.
Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out and get off. Get out.
We might as well get out and get off.
Get off. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Come along, brother. We're going to have a prayer meeting in this circle. We're going to fill this pentagram with love. For it shields us from Satan. Enter. Enter. It's only a pentagram, sir. Surely there's nothing of the devil here in these beautiful mountains of God. It's only a demon of hell cannot enter. But if he or she is pulled in, the evil possessing that person will be forced out. Enter. Enter.
Thank you for the invitation, but We have to leave.
Maybe some other time.
We're all children of the universe. All. And we're all his family. Amen. Amen.
And now, gentlemen, this little masterpiece will be served in the living room.
Beef stroganoff, marinara salad, and now this, Sandy. You are sensational. And I had forgotten you could even cook.
Well, how could I miss? Fireplace, candles. There's even a full moon out there. Don't you want your dessert, Richie? It's your favorite. He's more upset than ever. Maybe the best thing would be for us to get back together again. I don't mean just for Richie. I can't tell you how lonely I've been. There must be some way of working this thing out for ourselves. Why don't we let the dishes go till morning? Well, that's not a very romantic thing to do. Darling, unzip me. Be ashamed to mess up that third bedroom.
I'll go check on Richie.
Never mind that. Listen, Richie, I want you to help me. I can feel it.
Richie, I want you to lock me in here. And no matter what you hear or what I might say, don't let me out.
I think we should tell Mom.
No, please, Richie, please, just do as I say.
Dad, are you sure?
Oh, yes, Richie. I'm sure. Oh, Richie. If I should ever hurt you...
Would you? Hurt me, I mean?
I don't know, Richie, what I do to you or anyone else when I'm like that. Oh, please, lock me in. And don't let that thing out, huh? Hurry, Richie.
Hurry. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it!
Richie? Where's your father?
Inside. I've locked him in.
Oh, Richie.
Mom, no! No, Mom, please!
Richie, stop it.
Mom, please come back!
What's going on in there? What's all this noise?
It's Dad, he's a werewolf again!
Richie, I'm sick and tired of all this nonsense.
Mom, please, no!
Shall dwell in a peaceable habitation and in sure dwellings in quiet resting places. When it shall hail coming down on the forest, and the city shall be low in a low place. Blessed are ye that sow beside all waters, that send forth thither the feet of the ox and the ass. The indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Yeah. Oh, that's good, man.
Well, come back to bed, why don't you? You act like you're beginning to believe all that stuff.
Of course I believe it. It's the Bible.
Come off it.
Hey. A demon is coming to test us.
You're nuts. There's nothing coming.
Awaken! Awaken! In the name of Jesus, awaken! On your feet, brothers. On your feet. Come to the cross. Meeting time. Meeting time. I'm gonna preach on the blood. A demon is coming to test us. Sent by Satan. Satan. Tempt us. Torture us. Guilt and shame. Give us this demon and let us exorcise it. Let us exorcise it. Jesus Christ!
Do something!
What can I do?
Pray, you silly bastard!
Children of God, don't get hassled. Don't get hassled. demon activity is sent to test us, to show us the power. Blood of Jesus, we will exorcise this damnation.
Don't get carried away, lover. Maybe you better stick to praying.
Come! Come to the Master's house, but don't let it get you. Come, make a Pentecostal prayer meeting. Man is not a beast. Compared to man, beasts are angels. Do they kill their own for the sake of killing? Do they worship Satan? Man wrecks and ravages and calls the devil. But unlike beasts and unlike angels, man can cry and confess and repent, change and begin again. Give the devil hell! What is it? What do you want? God is what I say, and God is what help there is. Exercise and beat this thing. Beat this thing. Kill it. Kill it. Freak it out. Freak it out. Rip it off. Rip it off. For Christ's sake. I want help. Say it. Praise God in the name of Jesus.
Oh, what a sight, lover.
Oh, out of sight hell. We're gonna go to town and tell somebody about this.
Find anything?
Not a thing.
Well, it could have been a large wolf or a mountain lion searching for food.
More than likely.
Just what did you see, Mrs. Bridgestone?
I really can't describe it to you. It was too dark.
Oh, I can tell you, Sheriff. It's my dad. It's a werewolf.
Now, look, you pull yourself together, boy. Just hope we get it before it gets your dad. Bill, you and Jim stay here and look out after Mrs. Bridgestone. Now, there's nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid. I'm just worried about my husband.
You don't understand. He's the werewolf.
Come on, Ed.
It is my dad.
It was an exorcism worthy of a Jesuit.
What happened? What was it? What are we going to do about this thing here?
Quiet down! Pull it! You heard the sheriff?
Okay.
What are you people on? You smoking pot or shooting up or what?
We're not on anything, Sheriff. We get our highs off of God.
Hallelujah.
Say it again.
Hallelujah, brother.
Hallelujah. The world is full of evil. We cast that old Satan back to hell, where he belongs.
Look, I'm getting sick and tired of your double talk. Now, I want a straight answer. Could it have been a man?
It was sent to us, brothers, and we all saw it as a man. But it was a beast.
Did you get a good look at it? Could you identify it?
Me? Identify the hand of Satan? Could you identify a black cat in a dark alley?
You tell him, lover.
Well, are we going to sit around and let an animal chew everybody up in town?
No.
We've got to protect our families.
That's right. That's right.
Come on.
What are you going to do about it, Sheriff?
I know what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna get the hell out of here, go on home, and get off my back. All of you! Whoa.
Yeah, thank God that lady's finally getting some sleep.
What was it?
I saw its face. It's an animal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's Dad. He's the werewolf.
Got away. We better report this to the sheriff. Yeah. Mrs. Bridgestone, you and your son come with us.
Doug.
Why in hell didn't you shoot it in the first place?
Guns, brother, have a certain association with the bloody side of things. We just want our cross.
Amen.
All right, get back. Get the man's room.
Ed, take your group around through the Pine Lake area. I'll comb the woods around High Ridge. That's how we got that bear last year.
Right. All right, boys, let's go. Sweet, stay close.
Let's go.
And I'll take a prayer book and read the services for the burial of the dead.
Do me a favor. You and that freaky dame go back to that damn camp of yours with the rest of your freaks and stay there.
I'm gonna go in one better. I'm gonna take my people to greener pastures.
Why, lover? I kind of like it up here.
After that little number last night, I'm not gonna try for an encore. Give over, Monica.
Oh, well, let's go with him, Mom. There's no telling what those people would do to him.
Oh, Richie.
Well, if it isn't Dad, then where is he? You don't know. Nobody knows. He's not at the house and he's not here. Then where is he? He picked you up, Mom. Can an animal carry a human being? Well, can he?
Okay, son. We'll go along.
Don't touch it. It's a sign. God don't want us here. Now pack up. We're gonna get out of here.
Wait.
I told you to cover the lake area.
Where are we going? The Lord took a mighty strong west wind, turned away all the locusts, and there remained not one.
Yeah, but where are we going?
To Arizona. We're gonna kiss these mountains off.
Let's go!
Find anything, Sheriff?
There's nothing here.
Ah, but there is something here, Sheriff.
Yeah, I know. God.
That's it. It's my dad.
Nonsense, boy. It's a big gray, a timber wolf. Probably been hurt. Check your guns. If you see him, put him out of his misery.
Richie, come back here.
Stop that boy!
Hey, lover, you gotta get into this.
Do you think I could do it again?
Oh, you did pretty good last night.
Yeah. Oh, it's wild. Let's go.
Come on, we're going back.
Where the hell is that kid?
Run, Dad! Run! It'll be morning soon, then you'll be okay. They're coming after you. Run, please!
There he is. Fire! You hit the boy. Hey!
Why couldn't you wait